Define the seaside. Where is... Oh. There's no easy way to get there. Super! We'll go find the nave. The slow way. Sorry, Skirk. Making me climb those shoes. How cruel am I? It's your fault for wearing inappropriate footwear in the first place. Oh my god, there's just no getting out of this place. Okay. That's unexpected. I was not expecting to see Tartaglia. Okay, hi. Makes sense when you think about it, but I didn't know he was in the event, the story quest.
It's the knave! And... child! Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh yeah! We haven't done this like whole story thing that happened when we first went to Fontaine, right? Or is my memory failing me?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
He is not well.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well...
I guess we encountered him again towards the end of Fontaine?
I couldn't have that now, could I?
Zero recollection.
Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
How did that go with the people who were escorting you?
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
I still think her eyes look kind of stupid. You know, everyone else has just pupils. I mean, they may have stupid-ass pupils like hearts or some shit like that, but at least they have like normal-looking eyes. Her crosses just look so dumb in cutscenes. I don't know what they were thinking.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
I would agree with that assessment, yes.
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Yep, that'll fix everything. Mm-hmm. It would help if you healed.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
Agreed.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Okay. If you trusted what she gave you, I wouldn't have.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Ooh, intrigue.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm sensing a lot of disdain for some of the Harbingers and Snezhnayan authority at large.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just casually trash-talking their colleagues behind their backs.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Oh, I'm totally here on distraction duty, which totally is not going to go unseen by you.
Well, we just,
wanted to learn more about you.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Introductions don't tell you anything about a person, ma'am.
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
I'm glad someone finally asked the question.
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
You could just say you don't want to answer.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Lily and Clarivy. Should I release the bird Lily gave us? No, we should try to get her talking about something else first. About the House of the Hearth. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to
Look at
this.
Tartaglia, playing wingman. What a champ.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser, which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Wow. I just wanted some light questions to keep her here, and you just like stabbed a knife in her back. This isn't going to go well. But now I need context for that.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
I don't know who that is, but I'm intrigued now. I need, like, context. The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth. So does that mean what Clarivy said was true? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
So who were the House of the Hearth members she turned against, and what was wrong with them that she did so? Because clearly there's there's a meaning underneath it all.
Although it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
I think it's smart. It gets the job done.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Not really, because it's kind of irrelevant whether you're actually Fontainian or not. I don't think that matters in the greater scheme of things. I always just assumed you were Snezhnayan, to be honest. I don't know if the white hair just sort of was making me have prejudice that I was thinking you were from Snezhnaya. Dad, no. I want to know about you turning on the House of Hearth, actually. So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. Correct. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past. Also true. Problem is, if without her saying something, you have no witnesses, you have no facts, you've got no way of finding out.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Good God. Is that really worth the disagreements? Or are the disagreements really worth, like, dying for?
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
But isn't it a bit awkward living with, like, a bajillion children that aren't yours? It feels like a Peter Pan complex or something.
Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture.
As the conversation shifts to the topic of Tonya and Tusa, Child begins to share story after story, something. It's usual type of conversation that would usually be falling asleep. You find yourself grateful to Child, something.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going.
Okay.
Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross
I don't have a
next.
clue either.
The next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
I assume it will be in Snezhnaya unless he makes an appearance during Skirk's story.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Okay. Bye-bye.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see.
Paimon just shouldn't talk. She doesn't know how to lie. She doesn't know how to misdirect. She's horrible.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
Understandable.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Do we actually know what her name is? It's always Arlecchino or the Knave. Like, what's her actual name? Do I know it? And then it's early morning, so I've completely forgotten it.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
I was going to teleport, but then she kept talking. So I figured I'd go on foot, so to speak. Does a glider count as on foot? Of course, I had to be in the very back corner of Poisson. Couldn't have been closer. Couldn't have made it more convenient for everybody. No. Wait, where's Claravie? We seem to be short a person.
Winnie, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Claravie can't go into the sunlight.
So you're telling me she's a vampire now? Well, that escalated. What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
See, the problem with this is that he wasn't watching her. She was out of his peripheral vision, so we don't know how she vanished. Did she, like, dematerialize, or did she just turn and scamper back off?
I turned around and there she was, standing at
there
the
you
edge
go.
of the shadows, silently watching me.
She didn't even try to go into the sun. Coward.
Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works in a non-corporeal being. Okay, they've finally answered my question about her being corporeal or not.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here.
Why? The sun's out. Move her somewhere else. Sorry, sun's down. So, you know, she can leave.
How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
Why are they sitting unnaturally far back from the table? They look positively ridiculous. Who's using the table? They're not even using the table. At this point, they're sitting around a campfire.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, Landois, Chambel, Horaire.
Okay. Is there a thing that they all have brown hair?
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
That sounds like a very, very, very stilted conversation. Hi, is there anyone you're romantically interested in? No. Stands there awkwardly.
It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Okay, well, can we have context? Who is she? What is her situation? Why did he risk everything to escape and be with her? Why was he escaping? Why is escape the word we're using here? If he's here at the hearth of his own volition. It's not like you can't leave.
Wait, so that means the knave,
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
What, that you can never leave? That you're indebted to the house of the hearth for life? That doesn't seem right.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
That seems drastic. Why can't they just keep tabs on the people who leave? And, you know, if anything goes out, information-wise, you then kill them. A solemn atmosphere descends on the group as you look through the list of names. However,
Her name's
Clary's
not
no
here,
idea.
Huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something.
Don't think too hard, you'll hurt yourself.
I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Define strange. I know there are strange people in the house, but I didn't notice anything strange about the situation.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the House, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
Well, I can't really blame them. It's kind of like they're indentured slaves. You know, they didn't sign up for this, but they're stuck with it for life.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
And yet she does nothing about it.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Ooh, are they all going to leave?
I can't say for
Attempt
sure,
to leave.
but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Right? People need to start believing in evidence, not just people's words.
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
The more I look at Lynette, the more I think her hair is weird. It looks fantastic. No, I'm talking about the style. Just the fact that she has no ears. Like, does her model even have ears beneath the hair? Or does her model not even have ears? Or are we trying to say that the cat ears are supposed to be her ears? Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably right. I just see this as like an accessory. I don't see this as part of her body. But the fact that she has no ears, yeah, maybe that's supposed to be her ears. That makes a lot more sense. It just looks weird.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he's referencing the same thing as Tarkleer.
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either.
Then why do you say the name with such like derision if you're not even sure what it is?
I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
For someone who doesn't know what Project Stuja is, he has a lot to say about it, but in having a lot to say about it, he's saying absolutely nothing constructive whatsoever. He's just using a lot of words to say nothing. Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. Not here, you won't. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying.
Understandable.
And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions.
No, it's the impetus for survival, Linny.
I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks like things are more complicated than I
Well,
thought.
that was short-sighted of you.
If we leave Filial and the
naive.
others to their own devices,
Certainly ignorant.
sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
Which is why you should be telling her about everything that's happening. Being filial children. Did that ever occur to you?
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret.
Well, they might not actually regret it.
Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
What do you mean good work? You achieved nothing. Rest at the temporary accommodations. Yeah, but again, how many people are living in this tiny shack? I'm afraid of the living quarters. Your mind races with all sorts of thoughts. Oh, yeah, sure, like I could fucking read that.
I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she... Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Look, Paimon, considering I know that this ends in fire and flame and a big angry winged knave, things seem to escalate in some capacity for some reason. I just don't quite know what that reason is, so she's gonna be angry about something.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I'm also afraid of her. You can just hide behind me. I'm not afraid of her. I'm just afraid of people not communicating with her and her getting understandably angry.
Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab Linny and the others and we can make a break for it as fast as we can.
No. And is anyone concerned about the fact that we just saw Clairvy run away? I suppose you can't see her from that angle. Oh, no, you can.
Look over there.
Wait, she's leaving. Is the sun out? Clairvy. What's she doing over there? I keep stumbling under the name Clairvy. It's French, and the Claire keeps making me want to say Clarion from the Count of Monte Cristo. Oh, so Clarion. What's his name, sir? Monsieur? Yeah.
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Sorry, I love the Count of Monte Cristo. Still haven't read the book. It's been on my to-do list for probably a good 20 years now at this point. 18. 18 is probably a better estimation. No, actually, what year did the movie come out? I've wanted to read the book ever since the movie came out. I know there's been lots of movies, but the big Hollywood one. But that movie is just so good. I love it. I can never get sick of it. Hello, Clairvy. Still want to say Clarion.
Over there!
She just materialized. Is anyone else concerned by the fact that she was... Yep, she just keeps disappearing. Uncanny. I think it's nighttime, so she should be fine. Although, why did we wake up when it was still dark? Seasons, I suppose. It's probably winter.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
I'd like to know why she's just casually walking and we can't catch up to her while we're sprinting. There's something wrong there. There's something very wrong. Oh yeah, it's still very dark. Why the hell are we awake? Guys, if the sun's not up, I am not up. Which doesn't really work in winter. Stalk the child. She holds secrets.
Look, she stopped.
Bunker down behind that the bush. Don't talk to her. You want to follow her and engage only when necessary. We must know the truth.
Clairvy?
Why? I just don't get why you would talk to her. You want to see what she's up to, what she's doing, so you follow her silently and observe. What was so difficult about that assignment, Paimon? Right? I agree.
I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
I mean, yeah, window, there's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this.
Dude, I don't really care about moroseful spirits, I'm gonna be honest. I don't need morose motherfuckers in my life.
You probably think I'm being silly, huh?
Yes.
All this hopeless
I
resisting.
don't know what you think you're resisting.
It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Yes. Yes and no. They do say, like, dream big, because when a dream shatters, the pieces of the dream are still big. Kind of, sort of, that kind of saying, whatever the exact wording is. But I also believe in having realistic dreams, so yes.
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
I don't regret too many decisions in life, Cloudvy.
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me.
Unless you give me evidence, I do not take your words at face value.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
Did she witness this again and again while she was a human, or before her death, or after? Because she's pretty young. I find it hard to believe that she witnessed it while she was human. So it has to be while she was a spirit. My next question is it about losing value, or is it the people who try to run away? The people who try to escape get handed over to the doctor. Because, you know, they're, quotation marks, dead. They've been killed by the knave for betrayal.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Well, you're not exactly giving me tangible proof, child. Words mean nothing to me.
Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again.
The fact that she just called her mother tells you that something's not right with her words.
If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
Regardless of her being a really scattered spirit, I think it's a bit rude for you to be having this conversation right in front of her. I'm not sure either. She's a spirit. It could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to.
I don't talk to children.
We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey,
Jesus.
wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
Is it just me, or is she like flitting between topics super quickly? Like, I can tangent with the best of them, but this is like ADHD level of can't keep your thoughts straight. I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Yeah, but you're dead, so how's that going to work for you?
But I can't find her.
She's dead too.
I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
This kid's got issues.
I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
Are we not going to pry about the mother thing? We're just going to not pry for answers? Well, don't blame me when you get nothing out of this conversation. Oh, and there it goes. After some time, Clevy comes back to herself. She gives a something.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Why are we awake? Can you remind me why we're collectively awake and outside the building? I thought we woke up because it was morning, but you're saying we both just happened to wake up in the middle of the night and decided to go for a midnight stroll for no reason whatsoever. And now we're going to go back to sleep.